Good evening, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I actually need to make today's vlog kind of short because although I did edit, I have to still save it and get the footage off this SD card. So the space that I have left on here right now is not very much. So I'm going to make today's vlog a little short. But we had a bunch of errands that we had to run today, and other things that kind of had to be taken care of. So there's just, I told you guys, this week has been kind of crazy and there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. There's a lot of things that we've had to take care of and like all kinds of stuff. So that was kind of today again as well. Like my parents had a lot of stuff they were doing yesterday, and then today there was a bunch of stuff that we were doing as well. And yeah, so anyways, tomorrow though, I think, at least, I even said it too, I was like, tomorrow I really just need the day to not be doing anything other than football, because I know that football is coming up tomorrow. And you know, I was telling you guys in yesterday's vlog how I was like, hopefully because of the team we're playing, it's a little bit more of a we'll have a competitive lead hopefully, and it's not as of an intense game is kind of what I'm hoping. Is kind of thinking that it's based on stats and records and stuff like that, that they should hopefully win. So that is my hope as well, so that you know, the game is not as intense, because some of those ones make it very nerve-wracking kind of when I'm doing like the cameras and stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, there's that going on tomorrow. But because of that, and right now I have to go with Jack and my dad to the football game, but they have to leave like so early. Like I don't know if they leave at like 3 or 4 or something like that. Even just for the frost-off game. So like yesterday, yeah, last Friday, I was there super early. They had like, it was like their like different scrimmage games that they were like playing against themselves and stuff like that. So they had like soccer before they had the frost-off game, and then they had the varsity game after that. But like, so I was like watching the soccer game because we got there so early, and then afterwards I was sitting in the room with like all the coaches, and I was just sitting there scrolling on my phone for like forever, because they do like a coaches meeting afterwards, but because I went with them, I had to go home with them, and I couldn't, I mean, honestly I could walk home, but it was dark out. I wasn't gonna walk home. Like and I mean, it's still a far walk, but it wasn't like, you know, it wouldn't have been that impossible to have done. And it's stinking hot out too, guys, and humid. I mean, it's not as bad as it was earlier in the week, but it's still humid, so I don't really want to walk. So my plan is to go tomorrow, and I'm going to bring a book with to read, because like I said, I don't know how early I'm going to be there, and I don't know how late I am going to be there either. And if they do have the coaches meeting afterwards, which I'm assuming they're going to, I can just kind of read and sit in the back of the room like I was last week. But instead of being on my phone, because my phone was about ready to die too, and I was like, I can't believe this, because I've been sitting here for so long just scrolling aimlessly. I was like, we could do something more productive. Why don't we read all those books that I've been packing up and putting into the attic? So I'm going to read this right now because I haven't started it yet, and I feel like it's a good book that I can kind of just pick up and like read a little bit and then maybe not read the whole thing, because it's like about Egyptian mythology. And it was one of the books I got for Christmas, and I have not read yet because I have like 8 other books that I'm trying to read. But this one feels like a good one that's a good like pick up and put back down kind of book, where I don't have to like, it's not like story based and I have to realize what's going on. So I feel like this will be a good one. Like, I'm also reading Harry Potter right now, but the problem with that is that I stopped reading it a little while ago, and now I'm like, should I go back and read the last chapter so I can get like caught back up and realize what happened to the last chapter, or do I just keep reading? So like, and that's why I haven't picked it back up in like a while, and also too, I've been procrastinating doing it. Now it just gets worse. So I'm like, okay, well, let's read this one, because right now it's just a better like, you know, pick up and put back down book if I'm only reading it on Fridays at the football game or whatever. So anyways, that is what's going on for tomorrow, and hopefully having a book will be a little bit better. Like also before the game, like, you know, I'll be there early. I can just sit in like, I don't know, the hallway or something like that and read, or even out at the football field and just read. So anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe.